Welcome. We're going to take a look at how to add a button to a page and have it go to another URL. So in this funnel here that I created in another video, I have two steps. I have a welcome page with a form, and then I have a thank you page. So I'm going to actually do command click to open this up in the editor. And what I'll do on this thank you page is add a button that'll go to a link. So one thing you can do is drag in this button here. However, this button will not be a link by default. So what you have to do is go to Elements and then drag in a link block here. So let's stick that right there. And then to get the button inside the link block, you may need to use this Layers tab here. So we have link, we have button. So on the right hand side here, we can click on the arrows next to the button and drag it into the link where it turns yellow and drop it. All right, so now the button is inside the link. Now what we can do is try to center this on the page. So if we go to Styles, Advanced, and maybe under Dimension, let's see if I can figure out where that is. General. Actually, I think to center, what we'll need to do is add an element and then add a column. So I'll stick a one column section. And I'll actually stick that column below here. And then I'll move this link using the layers here inside of that, inside of the cell. So inside of every row there's a cell. So let me move the link in the cell. So now we have a row with a cell, and I added the row using this one column thing here. And then under layers, I moved the link inside of that cell. So now what I can do is in the cell under styles, I can go to flex and then enable flex and set it to center. There we go. So I hit this button and then center, center. There we go. Now let's change the style of the button. So let's go under maybe decorations. Let's add a background to the button. Let's make it color here, and I can make it let's make it a light shade of red. Let's make the font typography, let's make it color of white, and let's give it some size. So let's try 30 px. Good. Or let's make it a little smaller, 22. And let's add some padding. So under dimension, we could add some top padding. Let's go 10. Right padding of 20. I usually go wider on the sides. Bottom of 10. Left of 20. Let's add a quick little border radius. So I might do 2, 2, 2, 2. There we go. And let's actually not give it a border size because I don't want that outline. So under, here we go, style, let's go none for border. So there we go. Let's change the text. So under settings, I could change the text of the button to say, because this is for a fish mart, so let's say see some images of fish, and then save that. Now to make it a link, we'll go back to layers and try to find that button again. So we're going row, cell, link. Again, the link contains the button, so let's click on the link, go to styles, and here's where you set the URL under href here. So I'm going to look up fish, and then go to images, copy this URL, and then paste it here. And that's it. And I'm going to click save, and then I'm going to go back. Now I'm going to go back to the welcome page, and I'm going to preview this URL here. I'll type dave@test.com, click submit, and here's the second page. And now when I click on this, it goes to the fish. And that's how you add a button link. One more thing you might want to do is in the editor, you might want to make the link a cursor, a pointer. So oops, let's go back to the second page here. Edit the page. Now if you click on the button under advanced, you'll see the button is assigned a class. So it says, if you look closely, hashtag IXXV, that's a unique class for that button. It's actually an ID. So if you highlight that and go to code, in the body here or the head, you can add a style. So we're going to add /style. Now we're going to do hashtag the ID of the button, and we're going to do cursor pointer, and then save that. Save changes. Let's go back. And now if I preview that page, it's now a pointer. It's no longer the regular cursor. So that's another little trick you can do to change the cursor type on the button. So that's pretty much it.